Greetings everyone, hope you're all keeping well out there. As some of you may or may not know, my name is Alex and today we are here to do a full review for this quite remarkable budget action camera from Andorra. Now this camera should only set you back approximately £50 or around $60, and to be honest it really does come truly packed with an incredible amount of features. However, unfortunately it isn't exactly perfect due to the cost-cutting technicalities that Andorra have made to keep the price of this camera so low. So at such a small price, surely the specifications of this device can't be that good. Well, that's where you're wrong, because inside this budget action camera is in fact the Sony IMX078 image sensor. Its lens offers up to 170-degree field of view, and although it doesn't come with an actual viewfinder, it does house a nice and sharp 2-inch LCD display. It captures video in the MP4 format and compresses them using the H.264 codec. When housed in its waterproof casing, then it is capable of depths of up to 30 meters. And finally, although it does not have any internal memory itself, you can add a micro SD card which can hold up to 64 gigabytes of video footage. So what exactly does this budget range action camera have to offer? Well, first of all, I'm sorry to say, but it does not offer true 4K video quality. But surely it must if it is advertised as a 4K camera. Well, that's because technically speaking, it does offer some form of 4K quality. However, it does this by using a cheap technique called interpolation. Now, interpolation can be achieved in many different ways. However, in layman's terms, and in particular with this camera, it appears to basically mean the upscaling of an original image, or the adding of additional frames or even pixels to whatever the camera sensor has originally picked up. So at first glance of the video quality that this camera has to offer, it may appear to be in some form of 4K quality. However, if you look closer, you will notice that only one, maybe two frames are actually captured in the 2880 by 2160 format, and the rest of the frames are actually captured in a far lower resolution. However, having said all that, do not be put off, because this camera has a few additional features that are well and truly worth looking into. That's right, because not only is this just a portable action camera that can be easily carried around at all times, but it also comes packed with the following options: image stabilization, motion detection, time-lapse recording, Wi-Fi connectivity, and a whole lot more. And this is where the beauty of this camera, considering its low budget price, really does begin to take off. Because if you don't truly need 4K resolution, then you will be perfectly happy with the 1080p resolution that this camera has to offer. Now, I feel that the Wi-Fi connectivity is a truly great feature, because straight away you can connect your camera to either a smartphone or smart tablet and then actually see what the camera is recording through your desired smart device. The ability to time-lapse as well is also another fantastic feature, especially if you are one of them people who likes to make informative videos or creative vlogs. However, once again, although this camera does capture fairly decent video at a 1080p resolution, not forgetting at a fantastic frame rate of 60 frames per second, there are still a few issues that this action camera simply cannot resolve. Basically, the image quality that this camera provides is very good as long as you are somewhere where there is plenty of light, in particular outside. However, once you move to a low light environment, then the video quality seriously depletes. The battery life on this camera is again nothing to write home about. During tests it seemed to last approximately 2 hours, which is great if you're only going on short journeys. However, if you wanted to take it out for the whole entire day, then additional battery packs will be required. However, we've got to remember that this camera is a budget action camera, and although it does have its few drawbacks, it does come complete with many accessories, including a waterproof case. That's right, for the low budget price, this camera comes equipped with all the accessories you need to start your adventure straight away. But once again, if you are planning on doing a lot of underwater filming, then you'll have to remember to do it somewhere where there's plenty of light. Otherwise, your underwater footage will not look that spectacular. So overall, is it worth buying a budget action camera or saving up and splashing out on, for example, a new GoPro 6? Well, to be perfectly honest, it depends on what you're planning to film. But if you can settle with 1080p at 60 frames per second, and of course you plan to just shoot mostly in bright light conditions, then maybe this camera is something that you should seriously invest in. Not forgetting, of course, one of the best things about this camera is its low asking price. So if something does go wrong, for example it gets broken or even ends up in the wrong hands, then you've nothing to really worry about because you haven't made that serious investment that it would cost you if you were to buy a top of the range action camera. So it may not be the best compared to other action cameras on the market, but this one, considering its price, certainly does the job. Okay then, and that pretty much sums up the review for this 4K action camera, so I hope that was of some use to you. If you do, however, still have any questions or comments, then please feel free to put them in the comment section below and I will get back to you as quickly as possible with the answer. And of course, if you did enjoy this video, then please show your appreciation by giving it a wonderful thumbs up and of course clicking that fantastic subscribe button. But until next time, thank you once again for watching and I'll hopefully see you at some point very soon. Thank you.